Greetings. This is my analysis and review of the film Woman in Gold according to my spoken production evaluation number 2, corresponding to the subject English 5. Well, it's a 2015 dramatic film directed by Simon Curtis, starring by Helen Mirren, Ryan Reynolds, Daniel Brühl, and many others. The film is based on a true story of Maria Almond, played by Helen Mirren, who is an elderly Jewish refugee living in Los Angeles, who, along with a young lawyer, Randy Schoenberg, played by Ryan Reynolds, fought against the Austrian government to reclaim the iconic portrait of her aunt, painted by Gustav Klimt, stolen from the Nazis, from the Nazi regiment in Vienna before World War II. After the death of her sister, Maria meets a Randy, who, after a bad streak on his work, he begins to work for her and discovers that there will be a restitution conference in Austria where they can present their case to recover the paintings. But fearful of the memories of her past, Maria refused to go to Austria. But after thinking twice, she decides to go with Randy to Vienna. And when they came to Austria, he meets Hubertus, played by Daniel Brühl, a journalist who helped them with advice and support during their stay in Vienna. Maria and Randy find her uncle's wills, so they can start their claim at the conference. In the verdict of the Austrian government, they ruled that the paintings will not be returned to her. And with sadness and angry, both return to the United States. But before Randy is attacked by a feeling and emotion after imagining what his ancestors live in Austria during the old Holocaust. Back in America, Randy quits from his law firm when he does not receive support, and sues the Austrian government from and since the United States. Thanks to his forceful speech, he managed to take the legal battle to the Supreme Court of the United States, where everything points that a positive, a favorable victory. But Maria is willing to give up the rights to the paintings with the condition that the Austrian government declares that they obtained them illegally. After receiving a negative response to this request, Randy decides to take the case back to Austria to be tried by arbitration. But this time Maria decides not to go with him because she is very tired by the legal battle itself. Back in Austria, Randy gives a beautiful and forceful speech. in which he talks about his Australian ancestry and the story of Maria's family, who arrives at the beginning of it. With that, at the final verdict of the arbitrary ones, is that the paintings will be returned to Maria. Through black flashbacks, we can see the story of Maria's family and how she, with the company of her husband, fled to the United States during the World War II. I must admit that I applaud, and at the time of the final verdict, and that a couple of tears escaped me throughout the film. It's a beautiful movie that tells about the importance of the past, the justice, and fighting for what it's believed to be correct. Well, I think that's all. Thank you very much.